Some athletes are born great, others become great. But LaMelo Ball, he made greatness chase him. From viral half-court shots to all-star arenas, from European gyms to American dreams, this is the untold story of a kid who never followed the rules because he was too busy rewriting them. Act 1. Origins. The birth of a basketball prodigy. LaMelo LaFrance Ball was born on August 22, 2001, in Anaheim, California, the youngest son of LeVar and Tina Ball. In most families, being the youngest comes with a disadvantage. But in the Ball household, it meant you were being trained by two ex-athletes, groomed to dominate from day one. LeVar Ball, a larger-than-life figure himself, had a vision, not just for one son, but for all three. Lonzo, LiAngelo, and LaMelo weren't just playing basketball. They were building a brand before they even knew what branding meant. For Melo, basketball wasn't just a game, it was the family language. At the age of 4, LaMelo was shooting on regulation hoops. By 7, he was competing with teenagers. And by 13, he was already a YouTube sensation, appearing in highlight tapes alongside his brothers in Chino Hills High School. But it was the 2016 Chino Hills season that flipped the basketball world upside down. One high school team, 3 brothers, and a basketball style so fast, so flashy, and so fearless, it made national news. LaMelo, just a freshman, played like a senior with nothing to lose. In a now iconic game against Los Osos High School, he dropped a mind-blowing 92 points. Yes, 92. Half-court shots, cherry-picked layups, endless, fast breaks. It wasn't conventional basketball, but it was viral gold. This wasn't just high school hoops. It was entertainment. And LaMelo was the star of the show. But with fame came controversy. Critics said he didn't play defense, said he was a product of hype, but LaMelo didn't care, because he knew what was coming next, something no one had done before. Act 2. The road less traveled. Most 5-star recruits take the safe route, college basketball, blue blood programs like Duke, Kentucky, UCLA. But Melo, he packed his bags for Lithuania. At just 16 years old, he signed with BC Prienai, alongside his brother LiAngelo. The world was stunned. A high school sophomore, skipping prom to play pro in Europe. It sounded insane. But LaMelo wasn't chasing tradition. He was chasing growth. In frozen gyms halfway across the world, LaMelo Ball learned what it meant to be a professional, not just a highlight reel. In Lithuania, he struggled at first. The pace was different, the culture foreign. But he adapted. He fought for minutes, earned respect, and soaked in experience most American teens never face. But the journey didn't end there. In 2018, LeVar Ball launched the JBA, Junior Basketball Association, a league meant to rival the NCAA, paying players for their talent. LaMelo joined, dropped 40 and 50-point games, and toured globally. Again, critics screamed, "Gimmick." But Melo, he was getting better, stronger, smarter, more composed. Then came his next bold move, Australia. In 2019, LaMelo signed with the Illawarra Hawks of the NBL. This wasn't a flashy Ball family stunt. This was business, real basketball, grown men, pro-level tactics. And Melo, he shined. In 12 NBL games, he averaged over 17 points, 7 rebounds, and nearly 7 assists, including a triple-double performance that sent scouts into a frenzy. For the first time, the basketball world stopped laughing and started watching. He became the youngest player ever to record a triple-double in the league and was named NBL Rookie of the Year. From Chino Hills to Lithuania, from the JBA to Australia, this wasn't a detour. This was the foundation of an NBA star. Act 3. The NBA arrival. The 2020 NBA draft was unlike any other. Virtual, surreal, and delayed due to COVID. But one thing was clear. LaMelo Ball was ready. With the 3rd overall pick, the Charlotte Hornets selected LaMelo Ball. Some doubted his readiness. Others questioned his shot selection, his defense, his focus. But it didn't take long for Melo to shut it all down. In his very first season, Melo didn't just prove the doubters wrong, he made them irrelevant. He dropped no-look passes, pulled up from deep, and controlled the tempo like a veteran. His chemistry with Miles Bridges became highlight reel heaven, and soon Melo jerseys were flying off the shelves. He averaged 15.7 points, 6.1 assists, and 5.9 rebounds in his rookie year, and was unanimously named the 2021 NBA Rookie of the Year. But more than stats, Melo brought something Charlotte hadn't seen in years: hope. In his second season, he became an NBA All-Star, one of the youngest ever to do so. He posted multiple triple-doubles, and by his third season, he was averaging over 23 points per game, a true franchise centerpiece. LaMelo didn't just become a star, he became the system. Act 4, off the court, the brand of Melo. But LaMelo's impact isn't limited to hardwood. He's a cultural icon. His partnership with Puma turned him into a global fashion ambassador. His signature shoe line, Puma MB-01, became one of the most successful NBA sneakers launches in recent years. Kids everywhere rock them, not just for style, but for what they symbolized: confidence. He's also amassed millions of followers on social media with a persona that's part chill, part chaotic, and fully authentic. He drives rare cars, rocks wild fits, and stays loyal to the Ball family brand without ever compromising his own voice. Where most athletes play the game, LaMelo is the game, on and off the court. Even his injuries, which have unfortunately hampered some seasons, show another side of Melo: his resilience, his ability to bounce back, his commitment to growth. Whether it's a fractured wrist or ankle, Melo returns with focus, hungry, sharper, more dangerous. Act 5, legacy in motion. What's next for Melo? At just 23, LaMelo Ball has already lived 3 basketball lifetimes, from viral YouTube sensation to overseas traveler, from reality show sidekick to NBA cornerstone. His story is far from over. In fact, it's just getting started. The Charlotte Hornets are now building around him. A young, dynamic core is forming, and with each season, Melo matures, mentally, physically, and professionally. He's already been compared to Penny Hardaway, Jason Williams, and even Magic Johnson for his creativity. But at the end of the day, LaMelo Ball isn't the next anyone. He's the first LaMelo Ball. He represents a new kind of superstar, unconventional, unapologetic, and undeniably talented. In an NBA world obsessed with analytics and efficiency, Melo brings magic, risk, flash, joy. From the backyard of Chino Hills to the bright lights of Charlotte, this isn't the story of a kid who followed the system. This is the story of a kid who became the system. This is LaMelo Ball. From backyard buckets in Chino Hills, to overseas courts in Lithuania and Australia, to all-star arenas in the NBA, LaMelo Ball didn't just chase greatness, he made it chase him. He was mocked, doubted, labeled a gimmick, but with every bounce, every pass, every deep three, he answered back the only way he knew how: on the court. This isn't just the story of a basketball player. This is the blueprint of belief, the power of staying true to yourself when the world wants you to conform. LaMelo Ball isn't finished, not even close. His journey is still unfolding, and the best chapters are yet to be written. If you felt this story, if you saw the heart behind the handles, the fire behind the flare, then do us a favor. Smash that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. How far do you think LaMelo can go? Share this video with a real hoop fan who needs to hear this story. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more deep dive documentaries. Raw, real, and relentless, just like the game itself. This was NBA Deep Dive, LaMelo Ball, from high school phenom to Hornets superstar. See you in the next story.